Okay, so for youth group last week, my youth pastor Jim, he challenged all of us to make a video of our testimony of what God has done for us, and then put it on Facebook and tag all our friends. And I was really fired up about it that night, and I was really excited to do it. And then a whole week went by and totally forgot about it. So, and I feel just God really wants me to do this. I'm nervous, I'm scared, because what I'm going to say, a lot of people don't know about me. Ooh, sorry, I thought there was someone coming in the house, so I was scared. Okay, I, this, a lot of people that knew me before, they knew this. I was just really mean. I was just a mean person to be around. Probably no one wanted to be around me because I was mean. I made fun of people all the time. And I was the first person to bash you. I was the first person to tell you what I thought, and what I thought was always right. And I was terrible. I hated myself. I completely hated myself. And I struggled with depression. Um, for a while, at least 5th or 6th grade, I always isolated myself from people. I didn't really want to hang out with people. I just wanted to be by myself. And I was really sad. I hated people in general. I hated being around people. And when I saw people laughing and smiling, I hated them. I'm just being real. I hated them. And it got to the point that I was cutting, and it got to the point that I tried killing myself. It was like in 8th or 9th grade, and it was just a little thing that set me off, probably like a fight with my mom or my sister, and I tried killing myself. And I just felt like a failure because I couldn't do it. I tried, but it didn't work. So it made me even more of it felt like more of a failure. So I just thought like I was destined to be a failure, to be that person that no one liked, that wanted to please everyone. And I hated who I was. And then I tried changing. I tried not cussing as much, and I tried being nicer to people, but it wasn't really working. And then I was invited to a lock-in by Ryan Hirschberger, and I didn't feel like going at all because I was depressed and I never wanted to do anything. But I ended up going. Some of my friends were good peer pressure, and that night at the church there was a couple of devotions, 5 minutes, and I gave my life to God. And at the time, I really didn't know what I was doing. The pastor said, if you don't know Jesus, or if you did know Jesus but you don't really anymore, then stand up. I'm like, well, I know of Jesus. I mean, he died on a cross, and he's supposedly the Son of God. That's what I thought. And I didn't know. And then I didn't know Jesus. I knew about him, but I didn't know him. And so no one was standing up. And then I saw one of my best friend at the time. She started standing up, and then someone on the other side was standing up. So I stood up. So that was me being a follower. And I gave my life to God then. That night, it was April 28th of my freshman year. I don't know, 2007 maybe. And I didn't know what I really did. But God just ended up changing me. He turned my life around. He completely changed the way I thought. And I don't He has changed me. I love life. I am not the same person I was. I'm joyful now. I love laughing. Like, I love laughing before, but I like other people laughing. But I'm not jealous. I don't have that bitterness towards happy people now because God changed me. And one thing that is huge is that this is what not a lot of people know. Probably only a couple people do. Is that I used to think that I was gay. The devil had deceived me so much, and he said that you're gay or there's no God. and he is such a liar. And I believed that for so long, that I was born gay. But God did not make me that way. He doesn't make anyone that way. And God just replaced Satan's lies with God's truth. Because whatever God says is true. And it took me a while to really believe that. But God just transformed me, and I don't hate life. I love life. And I'm sorry this is so jumbled, but I really felt like God wanted me to do it. I was actually just praying. I was praying, I was spending time with God, and He's like, get up and go do that. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to, I'm nervous. My heart was beating. I'm like, God, I don't want them to know. It was probably Satan not wanting everyone to know what God has done in my life. God is so awesome. He has changed me, and He's just continuing to change me, and He's making me into the person that He created me to be, because I wasn't created to be a mean, life hater, depressed person. I wasn't. No one is. We are meant to enjoy life. So that's my testimony, and just let God change you, because He is waiting for every single person to come to Him and just give their lives to Him, and so He can change them and He can love on them. So yeah, thanks for watching.